What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I need to find a new intro, but for now, that's what we're gonna keep doing. Okay, sorry, I already have to interrupt, but look how freaking cute she is. Just walking around with some pre-workout, trying to get her lift on, you know? Anyways, 2 days in a row of vlogging. I don't know what's up with that, but I just decided to pick up the camera. It's the middle of the afternoon, 2:30. I think I started the vlog 2 days ago, same time. Anyways, you guys want more content? Here comes more content. It's probably gonna not be the funnest vlog ever, but I am about to pack Flyt Apparel orders from this weekend, so you guys can watch me do that now. All right, so this right now is my current setup. I have racks, you know, with water bottles, t-shirts, and hoodies. This is all gonna have to change very soon because this next shipment is gonna be big. It's gonna be about 3 times the amount of units that I have now. So I am currently looking into getting potentially a retail store or maybe a massive storage warehouse that I can operate out of. So yeah, also later on in this video, I am gonna go through a bunch of business questions that I get from Instagram. If you don't follow me there, it's Fly with Garrett. But yeah, this is my current setup. So this is what I'm working with. It's right here in my garage. Just on the other side, I have my gym. So you gotta do what you gotta do, and let's pack these orders.
I got an ache inside of me. It's a deep hole where I bleed. Oh, can I seal it? You're like an ocean without land. Not a single grain of sand. I'm drifting on it. So cold.
All right, so all the orders from this past weekend are done and packed. It's about 25 orders. A couple went out on Friday, so like between Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it was like just 32 orders, but they're all done. I just realized that I'm making a business video about my company and not wearing my own apparel, so I gotta change that right now. Much better and a whole lot softer. So it's time to round these up and take them to the post office.
Right through the grave.
So short little vlog, whatever. I really just wanted to get to some of the questions that people have about Flyt Apparel or just starting a business or managing a business or yeah, flying, still having like a full-time job. So I've got like 8 questions here on my phone and I'm just gonna go through them and hopefully it'll help you guys out, you know, for any entrepreneurs out there who are looking to start or just kind of have recently come to fruition of, you know, wanting to start something. So yeah, the first question is, hey, will the black performance tee be replenished or was it a limited time drop product? Everything that I'm dropping for Flyt Apparel as of right now is a limited one-time only drop. So like this right now, it's almost sold out, this Flyt Apparel performance tee. Once it's gone, it's gone. So yeah, that's why I say if you really like something, get it because it's not gonna get restocked. Maybe further on down the road, you know, maybe if I go brick and mortar, which I'll talk about later, I might, you know, replenish some of the same items. How risky was it investing in a business? Was it easy for you? Did you have second thoughts? I didn't really have second thoughts because like I believe in myself and yeah, businesses fail and then you just live and you learn. I didn't dump that much money in Flyt Apparel for the initial investment, so it wasn't that risky for me. The first drop was only 300 units and it's not the same as like just some random person who maybe doesn't have a following on social media to drop a business, because once you do kind of amass a social media following, you do kind of have those core fans, that core followers, core fans, core whatever you want to call it, that'll pretty much consume whatever you put out there, whether that's purchasing, whether that's watching your material, sharing your material. You'll always kind of have that real tight niche of people. So I knew with just the first drop of 300 units that it wouldn't be that risky of an investment. Any shipping tips? Example, shipping software, where do you get your supplies? So shipping software, everything is through Shopify. My whole back end for Flyt Apparel is through Shopify. The website development, the shipping logistics, everything. I use USPS for shipping, and then the material, like my label printer, it's a Rollo, R-O-L-L-O. Yeah, Rollo, or is that a candy? I don't know. I think that's the name of the laser printer. And then, yeah, just everything's through USPS. So I buy the really nice shipping bags on Amazon. They're extremely inexpensive and they're great. You need to get something that's really dirty and has that real premium feel. So I found a great company on Amazon. So that's where I get my shipping software and supplies. How hard was it to start your own business? How did you determine your start point? So now these days, nothing should really be that hard, considering Google has answers for everything. You can literally just go on Google and type how to start a business, how to start an LLC, or basically how to start a business, and then they'll give you kind of your list to go down. Finding your LLC, you got to find a name first, then you found your LLC, then maybe a logo, and then trademark it, and then go on and just keep going down that list. And that's pretty much how I started, asking friends. I founded a couple LLCs before, so this time was a lot easier, but that's how I started, back in college when I founded my first LLC. It was just Google how to start an LLC. There's so many easy websites that will file everything for you. You pay them a little fee. They'll remind you when your registration is due for the next year. So Zen Business, LegalZoom, those are great websites to start your LLC. And then there's so many YouTube videos and articles out there of just your starting point. And that was my starting point, just literally getting on Google and figuring out where I wanted to go from there. Advice for starting a business on Instagram, like aviation related. This is tough. I don't know if you're trying to say like have an audience to then be able to market and advertise on your Instagram. I think that's where you're getting at. So, I've been doing Instagram for 3+ years, and now I'm over 500,000 followers, but that took posting every single day for over 2 years, every single day. And a lot of people think that that's super easy, but it's really not. You have to dedicate, a couple hours a day at least to engaging with your audience, to finding pictures to post, to taking pictures, to whatever kind of content that you're creating. It takes a long time, it really does. And if you're posting every single day for a couple years, like, the audience will come. The biggest thing I can say now these days is be patient. Nothing happens overnight. Even for me, 2 years amassing a following was really big. And now, 3 years later, over 500,000 followers, like, that happened very fast, and it normally does not happen that fast. I just got lucky. I believe I have a kind of a niche, being a pilot and on social media. So that helped me a lot. But starting on Instagram right now, it's just being patient and then engaging with your audience is the biggest thing. What is the best business to start as an airline pilot? That's tough. I do know tons and tons of airline pilots that have started businesses, whether it's real estate investments, renovating houses. Just tons of pilots that I know are big into rental properties, buying properties, renting them out, holding on for them for 10+ years and then selling them, or they're paid off at that point and then it becomes passive income. You own the property, so if someone's paying you $2,000 a month to rent your place out, that's $2,000 in cash going right into your pocket, and then you have that asset you could liquidate at any time. That house that you own. So Yeah, I would say real estate is big for pilots, just because, you know, if you have about half the month off, you can spend a lot of time maybe going over and renovating a house or dealing with renters and such. How do the priorities of launching your business affect your airline career? This is big. Okay, Dad, if you're watching, still to this day, my airline career is my number one priority, hands down, no matter what. I wouldn't be here today if I wasn't an airline pilot. Like I said before, starting my Instagram page, none of that would have happened, I believe, if I didn't have that niche of being an airline pilot. It's what I love to do. I love to put on my uniform and go to work and fly a jet. It's the coolest thing in the world, and my dad, who's been in the industry for 36 years, still to this day believes it's the coolest thing to do. So the priority number one is the airline. Then I believe it's social media, and then Flyt Apparel. But honestly, Flyt Apparel it's beginning to grow, and I have so many big plans for it that I'm not posting every day. If you do follow me on Instagram, Fly with Garrett, but I'm on my stories and stuff every day. I don't want to overload my feed with the same old stuff. So lately I've been trying to switch up my content a little bit, meaning really engage in the caption and then in the comments. But I'm getting kind of off topic here. But I would say priority number one is my airline career, and it has an effect, and it never will affect my airline career unless Flyt Apparel became some massive 7-figure plus business, which I hope maybe one day it will. Maybe I'll kind of back away from I still don't even know, saying that out loud doesn't sound right, but I wouldn't quit flying. Maybe I'd fly like corporate or something where I could still fly maybe just a few days a month. Who knows? I don't know. I have no plans of ever quitting the airline, so that's how that goes. How do you manage to handle running a business and how do you manage to handle running a business and flying before COVID? Yeah, like I said before, flying for the airlines is the number one priority, hands down. But overnights, you know, I'm only flying at most 8 hours a day. So out of those 8 hours, maybe you're awake 14 to 16. Okay, so what are you doing with those other 6 to 8 hours? You know, that's where I'm ambassadors of Flyt Apparel, doing logistics on the website, customer service. You know, those 6 to 8 hours a day, you have so much time to do so much other stuff. So that's where Flyt Apparel really kind of started, was on my overnights doing research. And then, you know, I get home, I'm home half the month. So then I'm testing out samples, washing samples, you know, working out on them, just really make sure everything is exactly how I want it, sending samples back, getting more. So yeah, that's how I manage flying and also doing Flyt Apparel. You can make time for whatever you want. That's all I can pretty much say about that. What made you start Flyt? And the other question, what made you decide to launch Flyt Apparel? So I have this dream for Flyt Apparel to eventually get into some sort of travel line. I really love kind of the daily fitness apparel, but also leisure. Like I wore this throughout the day. I'll wear this out to dinner. The next launch is very minimalistic, so it's not going to say Flyt across it. For the men's side, it's going to have kind of woven tag here or just a small woven tag on the back. So I want the performance fitness side of it, and I also want the leisure side of it. I never want to stray away from some sort of premium feel. This feel, whenever I switch out of that Adidas shirt that I was wearing earlier in the beginning of this video into this, I was like, holy crap, this is so much more comfortable, and it's half the price of what I paid for that Adidas shirt. I paid $46 for that Adidas shirt. Yeah, it's kind of like a limited thing in Tokyo, but still, these are what, $24, $25 on the website. So yeah, I want something that's premium, that is affordable, that everyone can get their hands on. And then my end goal for Flyt Apparel is to get into travel accessories, a travel line. luggage, shaving kits, you name it. I really want to get into the travel accessory and travel line. So that's why I started Flyt Apparel. I knew if I just launched Flyt Apparel as a shaving kit, it wouldn't grab attention really. So I want to have the apparel side of it, and then I really eventually want to get to the travel line of it. Last question here is, do you use any travel credit cards that have benefits? Yeah, so my number one card is the American Express Platinum. It's expensive every year, but you get all sorts of benefits out of this. $200 Uber credit. So boom, there's almost half of your annual expense for the card. You get, yeah, so $200 Uber, you get gold with Hilton Honors, you get gold status with SPG. So and then my next card, anyways, you get a bunch of benefits with that. And then the next one is a Sapphire Preferred. Both of them are really good cards. This Sapphire is significantly cheaper, but the Amex is my go-to. I use it every single day. For business, I use, everything's with Bank of America, so I just use a Bank of America cashback rewards card for that. Eventually I might switch everything over to Chase and then American Express. But yeah, the American Express Platinum is by far my favorite credit card. I'm a big credit card guy. Like I said, I put every single expense, whether it's a pack of gum, on the Amex just for points. You have to pay it off every month, so you can't get into trouble with having debt or anything, but you got to be smart about it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I got through some of your questions you had about Flyt Apparel. If you have any more, throw them in the comments below. I'll go through there, see what I can answer. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed that video, smash the thumbs up button for me. It helps my channel grow a lot, and it motivates me to make more and more and more videos. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Channel growth is doing phenomenal right now, and it's awesome. That's why I vlogged just yesterday, and I'm vlogging again today, just because I'm motivated. When I see subscribers or engagement, it really means a lot. So yeah, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, and I'll probably see you guys in a couple days. See ya.